Hi guys, welcome back again to my channel. If you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Lois, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for sticking with me. So today's video, I'm gonna be sharing how I do my simple everyday makeup look, and also I'll be sharing some lessons that I've learned as an adult. So if you want to see how this video goes, then keep on watching. I got my issues, So today guys, I'm gonna be doing my makeup while I tell you 10 things that I've learned or that I'm learning as an adult. First off, I'm gonna be starting with my foundation. This foundation is very rusty. I think it's finished. Let's see. There's nothing there. So I'm using this Lancome foundation. I like this foundation. It's already gone. Did the stick break inside? Oh my gosh. Can you see this? This is a Lancome in 450W. I don't know if this is a number as well. 40WDO3. Finished. Well, we're still gonna manage it. I need more foundation because I love a cakey face. I'm just gonna be using this Fenty Beauty in the shade in the shade 390. This foundation is a bit thicker, so I really don't like using it all the time. So the first thing that I would say I have learned in not like recent times but just over the years is that your plan is not God's plan. So I've learned that no matter how you try, no matter how hard you put in the work, or just put in the effort in certain things, it could be anything. If it's not of God, then I don't think definitely that thing is gonna be happening, because in as much as we want to have control over our lives, at the end of the day we really cannot have full control because we don't know what happens next. Because today you're leaving and tomorrow you don't know if you're gonna even wake up, or as you step out of your house something is gonna happen to you. I used to have that mindset of, I always think that somehow you know how your life would be, but it's something that I've learned that you really cannot tell what your life is going to be like. Like I really do not know what the next second is going to bring. You can only plan, try, and wait. Focus on what you have, or appreciate what you have, rather than focusing on what you lack. Sometimes we're just it's just human desire to want more for yourself and to just wish things were a bit better. So you can have this car today and tomorrow you want a better car. So that's just human nature. So you cannot really stop yourself from wanting more, but you can control yourself to be content. Content not in the sense that you don't want to acquire more things of life, but content in the sense that when you find yourself in a situation whereby you don't really have control as to how things are, you should just be contented with what you have. Do you understand? When you focus too much on what you don't have, it kind of makes you feel very sad and you feel like you're not where you're meant to be. You're not doing enough. At the end of the day, everybody's still trying to figure it out. No matter who you see on, for example, social media, that it looks like they have their perfect life, but still that person is still trying to navigate their own life. Nobody really have it all figured out, and that's okay. I feel like it's okay to not have a roadmap over your life. So I'm going to go in with my concealer, and I'm using this two concealer. This is Lancome in the shade 435, and this is Fenty in the shade 345. Something that I've learned in this, should I say past years, is that friendship changes over time. This one, sometimes it breaks my heart, but I understand. Even though I understand, it still has a way of kind of breaking my heart, because when you have friends that you thought like you were going to like spend the rest of your life with them, and things change, it just kind of hurts you somehow, because especially if that person meant a lot to you, like your sister, you felt like that person was like your sister, or you took that person as a sister, and life just happens, and somehow you just find yourself drifting apart, or some things just happen and it's just beyond, things could not just be fixed, it's just beyond repair. I'm just gonna let this dry a bit. So it's really sad to see that over time friendship just fades away. And I've come to learn to accept that some people that you come in contact with life is just for a period of time, and they're not meant to be in your life forever. And after a while, life just happens and you just part ways, and somehow you just have to learn to understand that it is what it is life, and these things happen. I've learned that friendship fades away. Friendship is not forever. Kudos to those people that have long existing friendship. Of course, we still have those people that we have been with for a while, but yeah, not all your friends are going to be there with you for a very long time. And it's okay. Sometimes new friendship blossom from unexpected places. You might not have that friend right now that you used to have. That friend that is like your soulmate. You may not have it now, but it doesn't mean that later in life you're not gonna have it. So that's one thing I've learned, that friendship is not forever. I guess that's why sometimes God bless us with family. So when we don't have that friend in people from, should I say, outside, then you would get that from your family, which is good if you actually have family. Like if God bless you with family, so you just have to be thankful if you are in that category that have family that are your friends. So for me, I would say I fall in that category as well, in as much as I have some good friends over the years, but at the same time I'm glad that I have my siblings that are like, they're my friend, and which is great, which is nice, which is really good to have, somebody you can talk to when other people are not going to be there for you. Somehow your family they're always there. Not all families, but most times your family would always be there for you. Another thing that I've learned again over the years is that action speaks louder than words, and words are just words. This one, it really, really hurts me, because for some reason I fall for that. I fall for when people tell me things, because I just feel like, why should you say something that you're not gonna do? So yeah, but I've come to learn that sometimes I don't know if in their heart they really want to do it, or they just say things because they want to get you to feel a certain kind of way, or they don't know that it actually hurts when you make promises and you don't keep to it. So I've just gotten to learn that people would just say things that they don't even mean. And it's really hard for me to understand why people would say things that they don't mean. Of course, I know life happens and you can make plans, and for some weird reason, things will just not fall in place. But there are some people, well, they really do not want to do what they are saying. So that's a shocker, and that's something that I've come to learn to understand that people's gonna do what they're gonna do. So instead of you talking, I feel like your action says it all. Yeah. Supposed to put like contour on my head, but sometimes I don't like to put contour. It just somehow everything just blends perfectly. Okay, something else that I've learned is that I have learned to, or this one I wouldn't say I have learned, it's something I'm actually learning. So I've learned not to expect people's actions to mirror my actions. It's something that I would say I'm still learning to understand that people have different experiences. They have been brought up from different families, and they just have generally their own opinion or how they basically live their life. So I shouldn't expect because I treat somebody a certain way, or because I am a certain kind of person, then I want that person to be like me. Like, for instance, if I'm someone that easily forgives and I'll just start speaking with you instantly, I shouldn't expect other people to be like that, because people process things differently and we're just different individuals created in our own unique way. So I shouldn't expect that everybody will be like me. People would react differently. Doesn't mean that their reaction is wrong and I'm right, but it just basically means that they are who they are. And I'm starting to understand that as well. So I'm using this setting powder from Origin Girl. This is my friend's setting powder. Another thing that I've learned, or that I'm learning, this one I've not learned it, is in the process. I'm still trying to adapt to it. Is that aging is real. I'm not 30 yet, but I definitely feel the aging. It comes with changes to your face, your weight, your general health. I'm trying to be more conscious about my health because I don't know if it's just me. The back pain, the knee, the waist, all those pains, I'm not understanding where it's coming from. Even though I know that some has to do with the fracture that I have in my hip, but still, I can see my face is changing. The way I used to look like years ago, I don't look that way. It's scary though. But again, you have to be thankful that you've lived to this amount of years. But yep, I realized that aging is real. You're not gonna stay young forever, and time waits for literally nobody. So it's best to enjoy the moment as it comes and take care of yourself. I'm learning to take care of myself. I've not fully learned. Something else that I'll say I've learned is not to judge a book by its cover. Yes. This is because, first of all, not everybody that looks like they are sane are actually sane. And then some people that you feel like they are not who you think they are, they might actually be more than you think they are. Does that even make any sense? Somehow, being, I don't know if it's a Nigerian thing, but we judge people by the cover. Sometimes the best people do not actually look like the best people, you know, and the ones that look a certain way might not even be what you think. Like, am I making sense? You might see somebody that is responsible, like a responsible girl, looks good, looks decent and everything, but not necessarily that that person would be the best person. Maybe the person might actually be a good girl in the sense that she doesn't like worldly things and all of that, but that person might have a very bitter and black heart. So looks can really be deceiving. You cannot actually judge somebody. Let's say you see someone with all this tattoo, you rings and all of that, and you feel like that person is a very outgoing person. You might actually be wrong. I've actually learned to understand that looks are not what it is, and never judge a book by its cover. Yep, I'll just leave it there. So I'm using this lip stain. I want to use it for my blush. I think I was supposed to use this before I use the powder. But another thing that I've learned, again, this one, I think I learned it this year. That is to control your mouth. Yes, so you have to control your mouth. Reason because you cannot trust people, you cannot trust, especially in friendship or workplace. Let's say where you have two or more people being friends, you just have to control your mouth, how you speak. Reason because human beings are very crazy, because you can say something, yeah, and you don't mean it in a certain way, but the way your message is gonna be passed across to somebody else is gonna be different. If you hear it, it's gonna shock you. So that's one thing I've learned the hard way. And yeah, I'm still learning it, not completely, but I'm still learning it. You need to be careful how you speak, what you say, because people are definitely gonna take you or take what you said the wrong way. Yep, so I would say that is one of the biggest lessons that I've gotten to learn, is how to reduce my mouth, or better still, talk to the right people. Yeah, just have that one person that you know from the heart of your heart that you trust and you can confide in, like your personal problems, and it's not something that in the future they're gonna use it against you. This palette, I've had it for years. I think James Charles, I don't know, was that his name that did this palette? It's been long coming. So I'm just gonna contour my face with all this eyeshadow. I like it because it has so many colors, very versatile. Something I don't like about this my face is this my chubby cheeks. So I always want it to look slimmer. You get what I mean? Does it actually appear slimmer applying this contour? What do you think? I don't know why I prefer contour powder as to the cream, but one day I'm gonna try the cream and just see how it is. Forehead gang. Contouring the forehead. If you have forehead gang. Yep. There was one day my sister was like, I'm still doing 2016 makeup. I've not upgraded though. Hoping to upgrade soon. I don't watch a lot of makeup videos as I used to, so that's why I'm still in the past. So let's do my eyeshadow. When I'm doing my eyeshadow for a soft glam, I don't really do much. Just have like a neutral color that I use for my eyes. I first apply like powder, like this color that is almost like my shade. It's kind of yellowish. So I just put that to set my eyes before I put any eyeshadow. So after applying that eyeshadow, I'm gonna use my Milani powder. This powder, this powder. It's been long coming. You guys don't wanna know how long this powder has been. So I'm not gonna say it. Gosh, I used to be a singer. I don't know what happened. I don't know where the voice went to. Not like I was a singer, but I used to have like some type of voice that wasn't too bad, but now I've lost it. So I'm just gonna use this orange. I don't know, anytime I want to do like a light makeup, no makeup look, I just like to use orange color. Do you know what I don't like is the fact that this orange is not pigmented. I wish it was pigmented. Oh my god, it would have banged. So number 9 lesson that I've learned is, I've lost count. I don't know if it's number 8 or number 9, but something I've learned is, I don't think I've completely learned this, but I'm still learning it, and it's something that is very, very important that I feel like everybody should learn. We should learn to say no. To be honest, I don't even know where that attitude of feeling bad comes when you actually say no. It's not a bad thing to say no. We shouldn't displease ourselves because we're trying to make somebody else happy. You know, it's good to be kind and all of that, but when something is really like really inconveniencing you, I don't think it's actually nice for, I'm using this reddish, this kind of, I don't know what you call it, it's like burnt orange on my crease. So I don't think that should be a problem. Like, we shouldn't be feeling bad to say no. Saying no is a form of self-respect. Like, you know, you prioritize what is important to you, and for you to be saying no means that that thing is really not that important to you. And I don't think you should feel bad, or I should feel bad, when I say no to things that I do not really want to do. So something that I'm learning, and I'm trying to understand that it is okay. You don't have to feel bad. You don't have to feel like you've done something wrong. So I'm using my, I don't know what this pencil is called though. Dark brown pencil. I really applaud people that actually have the balls to say no to something like they do not want to do. My eyebrows, the hair is just so much, but I'm still gonna draw on it like that. So yeah, I'm just drawing my brows with this brown pencil from African shop. Saying no is necessary. It's good to be nice, but if your mind is telling you like you don't want to be nice, then I don't see any reason why that guilt comes. I just do my brows very simple, very demure, very mindful. Talking and doing your makeup is hard work. This one is leading me to another one that I've seen that I have accepted, is that nobody really cares. As you're growing older, you just understand that nobody actually cares. Not because they're bad people, but everybody's too busy with their life to be bothered about what is wrong with you. You understand? They would sympathize with you, but they don't really deeply care for you because everybody got their own problems. So nobody's gonna be killing themselves because you have a problem. At some point, even if they're trying to be good to you or be helpful, at some point, if it's becoming too much for them, I think they're just gonna take a break or pass on it. You are the author of your life. Nobody's responsible for you. You shouldn't feel entitled to people. Now, if you are lucky and you have people that are willing to go the extra mile for you, be grateful. Looking for makeup, doing makeup and looking for makeup is just a hassle. So because I can't find my brush, I'm just gonna use this to conceal these brows. The fingers was not working because of my nails. This side blended okay, this other side not so much. Just gonna go back in my eyeshadow and just apply it all over again. Gonna be using this liquid eyeliner. I don't even know this brand, W7. I'm just gonna be doing a little wing. I'm done lining my eyes and I'm just gonna take this other liner for my under eyes. Another lesson that I've learned is that out of sight is out of mind. My mom always says this, but the older I get, I begin to understand clearly that out of sight is truly out of mind. No matter how somebody is sweet, lovely, important, helpful, and whatnot, it just happens that after a certain time, if you are not seeing that person, somehow the memory of them just fades away. Nobody's indispensable. If you have that in your mind, if you think that there's one person that cannot live without you, that's not true. Obviously, if you were there in their life, it will make their life better, but it doesn't mean that they are not living good. It doesn't mean that their life is not still popping. You know something, I like to use powder. So this is just a white powder. So I like to use this to set my other under eyes. This powder, your regular white powder that babies use, for some reason it just makes sense. I have to hurry up because my phone is already telling me that there's no space, there's no memory. My lips, I'm gonna overline with this pencil that I use for my brows. After that, I'm gonna use this chocolate. It looks like chocolate. I don't know what this lipstick is. Random lipstick over this my lined lips. I'm using this nude lipstick. You can just get any random nude lippy. Taking this, I don't know what color is this, pink, and I'm just applying it on top of my lips. So I'm just gonna apply some gloss, put some lashes on, with not lashes, like use the mascara, and come show you the finished look while I tell you the last thing that I've learned or that I'm learning as an adult. Doesn't mean these are all the things that I've learned, but yeah, see you soon. So guys, the final lesson for this video that I'm learning or that I've learned is that life is short and nobody knows tomorrow. Make the most of what you have. Prioritize your happiness. Happiness is what matters the most. So whatever you are doing, always make sure you find happiness in whatever you are doing. So this is the finished look. I hope you like this video. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you like this video, please do well to subscribe to my channel. If you want to subscribe, just click on the button that says subscribe and subscribe to my channel. Also like my video by clicking on the thumbs up button as well, and let me know what video you like to see next. So put your comments down. Also, if you do not have anything to say, just say, "Ah, girl, you are beautiful." That's gonna be enough for me. So yeah, thank you. I remain your very fine girl. Love it.